think it's exciting and important to validate people. For people who are, let's say, very close to us, our own children or maybe spouses or nieces, nephews, we tell them we love them or we tell them that they're so great. But sometimes when we're adults, we don't get that either from the people that should be giving that to us, our children or our parents or our spouses. So I think that Winnipeg Women is doing a great thing on allowing some people to shine, giving them a pat on the back. These people are not looking for exposure. Sometimes I think they're unwilling recipients of the honor, but that shows their humility too.
Nancy Bonney is chairperson and coordinator of MAIN, which is the Manitoba Anaphylaxis Information Network, and it's a support network for individuals and families living with life-threatening allergies. She does her work strictly on a volunteer basis, and I'm sure she puts in hundreds of hours a year. As I started researching food allergies, I came across Nancy and I gave her a phone call and I had the nicest conversation with her. She was very calm and informative and supportive. Initially I just asked her some questions, and then the most amazing thing that she did for me that day was to share her story with me. Her daughter Allison is about 19 or 20 years old and she has multiple severe food allergies, and it was so wonderful to speak to another mother who really understood my concerns and had shared similar experiences. And part of me was trying to remain calm because I knew like a worse fate could come upon my child, but the fierce reality of a food allergy is that it can be life-threatening. This is my daughter Leah, and she's 5 years old, and she's allergic to peanuts. And this is my son Bronson. He's 2.5 years old and is allergic to cashews. And we just wanted to sincerely thank Nancy for all of her hard work and dedication over the years promoting allergy and anaphylaxis awareness in Manitoba. I really feel her work has paved an easier and safer road for those of us today living with or caring for children with life-threatening allergies. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, good job.
I nominated Yvonne Pregley because she's a beautiful woman, both inside and out. She's an ordinary woman with extraordinary ways. The first time I met Yvonne, I was at a block captain's meeting for the Neighborhood Watch, and I listened to her speak about the Victim Services Unit where she was a coordinator there. And immediately after the meeting I felt compelled to go up to speak with her to learn about more, how I could do more for my community. She inspired us to be the best that we could be, to help others in need. These were all victims of crime in Winnipeg, and they were facing difficult and challenging times. And so she would reach out to us and we would reach out to them. It made everyone feel good. Yvonne, you have this huge heart that gives and is caring, compassionate, and kind. This is going to be a very great year for you with your upcoming wedding in August, and now this recognition. Finally, you are the one that's in the spotlight. And all I can say is congratulations. Winnipeg is a better place because of you, and all of your friends and family, colleagues are just so thrilled for you. So congratulations.
I nominated Gwen Carroll for one of Winnipeg's most beautiful women because I believe she is a role model and inspiration to all women in Canada and the world. I met her in Children's Emergency. I was a brand new nurse to that particular area, and she took me under her wing, and it's a very challenging and stressful place to work, and Gwen made it an easier place to work. She was very kind to the patients and their families. She was very kind to the staff. She would bring food in. She would do things to make the place an easier place to work. And I also found that outside of her job, she was a positive role model to many of the doctors and nurses that came through Children's Emergency doing their residency or working. And she also did many, many acts of kindness for many people throughout her years. When people had babies, Gwen made meals. When people lost family members, Gwen made meals. Whatever needed to be done, Gwen simply rolled up her sleeves and did it. One of the examples that really shows Gwen's generosity of spirit is I worked on my master's degree, and Gwen used to work 12-hour shifts with significant health challenges, and on her days off she used to volunteer to take my 3-year-old daughter, and she would take her out to Portage la Prairie and take her to the nursing home where Gwen's mother was and spend the day. And I believe it taught my daughter an appreciation of what it's like to have family, and to what it's like to care for family, and at the same time giving the opportunity and being incredibly supportive of me continuing my education, which she was always very supportive of. Congratulations, Gwen. You are so deserving for all the years of hard work and dedication and commitment and devotion to those people in your life and around you, and I just want to thank you for being a part of our lives and our family. Thank you so much. I love you.
Anyone who meets Lynn would just absolutely love Lynn because she's so loving. She loves everybody, she loves everything. She's so happy to be alive. She embraces life to the fullest. She's a nature girl. She loves nature. She loves justice. She loves the struggle for righteousness. She believes she's an idealist. And from the first day I ever met Lynn, I was taken aback by her radiance and her friendliness, by her conviction to just be a warm, accepting, direct, focused, and incredibly loving person. She made me feel welcome immediately when I walked through the doors as a volunteer, and she's the addictions counselor at Resource Assistance for Youth, and she works with countless street-entrenched youth who come from heartbreaking home lives and life on the street, from the age of 12 or younger, sex trade, runaways, all kinds of situations that have led to addiction. And Lynn warmly embraces every single youth who walks through that door, no matter what their background, no matter why they're at Resource Assistance for Youth, with respect. And I think the root of respect is actually love and openness to love. So in that regard, I of course nominated Lynn as Winnipeg's most beautiful woman. Lynn, congratulations on this magnificent award. You so richly deserve to be on the cover of a magazine, to be at this beautiful dinner surrounded by your friends and coworkers, and to be honored this way. You deserve it, Lynn, and I just love you.
I guess I entered Anita into the contest as a an expression of gratitude to her. She's always wanting to help others with her skills, her time, her money. She works very hard as a nurse and yet spends her money helping others. A part of her life is sponsoring people coming from the Philippines and setting up a new home lifestyle here in Canada, Winnipeg. She's very busy. I think she needs a clone, but she doesn't have a clone, so she sets her family and friends to work to get everything done. If she cannot do it herself. You enhance my life, you enhance my children's lives, you enhance everybody's lives. It's a special evening for Nanita. I think we'd all be very happy to wish her and her husband a happy 31st wedding anniversary today. I think June 18th is a special day for several people, but 31 years of being happily married is something to celebrate.